Have you ever had your labs come back normal, but you still feel like you're
Something's
not
off.
alone and you're not crazy? In fact, over 50% of people with chronic symptoms are told their labs are fine, even when they're clearly struggling with fatigue, anxiety, pain, or digestive issues, according to the Institute of Functional Medicine clinical experience reports. So, that disconnect between how you feel and what your labs say, that's exactly what we're going to unpack today. Welcome if you're new to my channel. My name is Dr. Erica Steele. I'm a board certified naturopathic doctor. I hold 7 degrees in my field, all in the natural healthcare space. I like to say that I went to school so you don't have to. And so if you're tired of being dismissed, told everything looks fine, my programs are designed to help you trust your body again and teach you how to heal yourself holistically. So conventional labs are based on sick populations. Most lab reference ranges are based on averages of already unwell people. So when your results fall into the normal box, it doesn't mean you're optimal. It just means you're not flagged as critically out of range. And so that's why I look at labs differently. And I always pair them with actually how you feel. So I look at subjective data, which is how the patient feels, and combine that with objective data. Also, too, I may get objective data from several different sources, not just your blood labs. Subjective data is very powerful because your body speaks long before these labs do. Salivary pH, heart rate is an example, energy levels, mood, digestion. These are all real metrics which all need to be taken into consideration. And they give us information that blood work doesn't catch really at all. I always tell my patients symptoms are really your body's early warning sign. It's like your body communicating to you. So, not something to be silenced, but something to be understood and recognized. So, as an example, someone comes in, let's say with brain fog, exhaustion, low motivation, their TSH is normal. So, they're told their thyroid is fine. But when I look, let's say, at their salivary pH or their resting heart rate or their nutrient intake, I can see that they're in chronic fight or flight, they're in adrenal fatigue, they're minerally depleted, they're all over the place, their schedule's crazy, their kids are driving them nuts. I can go on and on and on, right? And the lab missed the story that the body didn't. I remember, the old school docs that taught me, they go treat the patient, not the lab, right? And so having that information has been so valuable and has served me over my career. Now, don't get me wrong, both are essential, and together they tell the full story. So it isn't about rejecting labs, it's about integrating them with lived experience. I teach my students and patients to track both subjective and objective data. That's the sweet spot where real transformation happens, right? So subjective is what the patient tells us, all those nuances, which in our class, we're doing it through our nutritional assessment questionnaire, which is like 4.5 pages, front and back, of all these symptoms related to nutrient deficiencies. And then we combine that in the class with the salivary pH as well as heart rate to be able to base that. Now, as a holistic doctor, I have access to labs. So then we look at labs, etc. But labs are just one piece of the puzzle. So don't let that piece of paper invalidate your pain, and don't let a lab test define your healing potential. You are personally an expert. I always say, you know your body better than anyone else. In holistic medicine, we believe you. That's why people trust us, and they've come to us for years, even though we're not respected by major medical. So if you want to start learning how to read your own patterns with me inside our Intro to Holistic Medicine course, we have lots of tools to begin that process, because how you feel actually matters. So let's rebuild your health around truth and not just test results. So I want you to comment below, have your labs ever come back normal when you knew something was off? I'd love to hear from you.